I believe accountability for responsible use for AI should actually not go to government or citizens or industry alone. It should be done by all of them because they all have a stake in it and they all have a special role to play. I believe in Europe we're positioned very well to give government a role with some regulation, give citizens a role with contributing to their own responsible use, and industry a role by basically adhering to standards that perhaps go beyond regulation in order to make sure that AI is trustworthy and can be used in a responsible manner.
I think it's very important that we can use our ethics in the design of artificial intelligence. So we have to be able to design for our values such as accountability and privacy and transparency and safety and security and sustainability. So that is something that we need to devote our attention to. It's not something that will happen just by itself.
Artificial intelligence is developing with an exponential speed, and I think that it is really necessary to start discussions on its regulations from different multi-layer perspective. We're talking about here society, we're talking about local governments, we're talking about national governments, and of course international organizations which would be responsible for the global governance at one point. Artificial intelligence has many positive sides to it. At the United Nations, we are examining how this technology can contribute to the fulfillment of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Artificial intelligence in the digital age is developing very fast, and it is very important to develop standards, regulations, as well as principles for accountability. And this summit is really one of the biggest contributors to that goal.
It's a technological revolution we're in, and this will be our future.
It's basically just to use technology to provide some decisions that now are always provided by humans.
Yes and no. Everything what's new is kind of worrying, but at the same time, this is our path as a human. There's always a cry for regulation. We wouldn't be here as humans if everything had been regulated.
It definitely should be regulated, and it should be regulated by international organizations, at least like UE, like United Nations, something like that, yeah. To have the agreement of the most possible people. It might be misused. It needs regulation because of that. It's
to avoid scams.
Losing their money or their trust in technology, which I think it should exist to help and not to robbing people.